Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of News Tower. This is the low-rise edition. I'll pause it for a second while we quickly do a bit of an intro. So we are doing low-rise, and yes, it's been a bit of a week or two since I played, just because there were some other priorities. Now, let's have a quick look. We're working on the police chief's mission, which is quite an easy one. We just need to finish some undercover training. So let's quickly start with that straight away. Oh, we've got double undercover trainings available? Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's have a look, right? Let's get out of this first. We'll go to our staff board. We'll forget about production. We'll go to reporters, and then we'll have a look who has undercover. So Mildred has undercover, and is lucky. So Mildred is quite a winner for us. Look at the cost of Mildred. Our most expensive reporter. Okay, so anyway, but anyway. And then we've got Diego, who's undercover as well, also crime. So what I was kind of wondering, and this is at least Mildred is sport as well. Sport sometimes get an undercover option too. But what I was kind of thinking, maybe we should put someone that's in the politics and society. Maybe Debbie should do undercover. So I think I'm going to put Debbie into the undercover training there. She doesn't have any kind of natural traits, which is okay. It doesn't need to be. But I think we'll put Debbie in there as well, because undercover sometimes gets, you can unlock stuff with undercover and who knows what else. So I think Debbie could be quite useful for undercover, given it's not crime though, but it is politics and society and economy, which I guess it gives us a bit of a spread across it, because we've got entertainment, society, sport, and crime covered with these two. So Debbie O'Neill is going to go into our training area here. Debbie, go and grab a little bit of that there. So get a bit of undercover trait going. In addition to that, we still, I believe, need to print 260,000. We're going down the moderate area to unlock, and of course that means we really only have that spot right there to go into. We've unlocked all the informational perks, so we can do a very nifty informational newspaper, getting lots of sales if we need to. And I guess I want to unlock at least some of the moderate. We're going to try and go all the way through to the top. Whether we're going to do all of things for sensational, I'm not sure, but at least we're going to be pushing into moderate a little bit. Now we also have some ads on our hands here. Ads that require what exactly? That requires a sketch, which we can do. So let's get Mary onto this one. And then we'll do the sketch as well. So that's good. Get the sketch, get the 400 going. Potentially we can double up, triple up that. Double up, I guess, is more likely. Okay, and then we'll see about getting some more money out of our advertising budget. Okay, I guess that is it. We do need to run just kind of normal stories. We've got quite a bit of influence points, but the plan is really for us to go towards another floor. So we need to be saving some money so that we can go towards another floor. There's some additions that we can make along the way, extra pages, extra telegraphers and so on, but I think we're pretty well sorted out. If anything, we're going to head down the path of pictures. I mean, photographs is what we might be heading towards. Everything else is kind of okay. I actually like these two floors. They seem to be reasonably well set up. We do have a little bit of extra room here if we wanted to potentially expand an extra telegrapher. Let's quickly see what that would look like. Obtain telegraphing station number. I think we do it. Let's do that. Let's get another telegraphing station. Okay, it's going to cost us a little bit of money, but not too much. So let's go back to this. And what I guess we're trying to do, oh yeah, I'm able to scroll. Okay, and what I guess we'll do is as the bare minimum, we might just move the kind of workbench over here. We will pull this one over. I think something like this is probably about right. Let's do it like that and see if we can get the extra telegraphing station in there. Yeah, we can. We cannot. How much is we over? 2. How much does this thing take? Just 1? So how is that over by 2 now? Okay, so what we'll do, we need to... Is there any other fans around? I keep having this power issue. I'm not comfortable to do the new power thing, right? What is the power going to cost us? If we wanted to do this small generator, I mean, we can afford it, get the extra power going, and I guess it'll have to go in here. And in which case, no, I think we can't do it right now. Have we... I wonder if we've done some issues with this before. Kind of feels like we've already tripped the power once in the past. So the question is, do we need all of these lights? And I think the answer to that is probably yes. If we were to do this, do that, do this. Yeah, the problem is I don't think we can really get... You know, we will still need one. And then over there, we've got just the one in here, just the one in there. We need the one in there. Are we... Yeah, and I don't think we... I really don't think we've got the ability to trim down the lights here. Maybe over here. If we stash this one... Oh, it actually works. So if we stash that one, right? And we pull this over a little. Okay, that's fine. And we pull this one over a little. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One light is all it took to fix that situation. Oh, this is too dark over here. So what we'll do is we'll move this one over this way. Oh, actually, we can just move this over a little. All right. And then grab me that plant, put it back in there. I guess that will do the trick, right? So we've got this one here. What we'll do is we'll expand the kind of the noise wall. Which one is it? Which one is it? Is this one, the industrial? It's an extra 100 right there to get that sorted out. We might move this in here. Let's just see. Is everybody... Oh, we need... Okay. Okay, so we might... To be honest, let's then do this. Right, we'll pop that in nice and in the middle there. And we'll do another. Plus we need a globe as well. So let's just see. So we want the big world map here. Okay, so we'll pop it in there. We need a globe on the desk. And I think we might be able to do a little bit of a planting thing going. So if we go here, grab ourselves under general, just this kind of a normal plant in there for a little bit of a vibe going on in a few locations. Oh, plus we do need this one, right? So we've got that going on, and then what we want to do is add ourselves an extra telegrapher, right? That's what we're after. So this is a telegrapher, with 2 skill points already. That is not too shabby. A big eater. Nutrition stat decreases more slowly. So I guess this is not too bad. This is something that would be of use to us. Plus the fact that it's already two bars there is really good. Could also become a photo processor if necessary. This guy, musical, likes to sing and count as noise. Not bad, because this is a noisy kind of environment. But I think Doug is going to be a little bit better for us with the already 2 stars there. So Doug, we'll add an extra telegrapher to the mix. Okay, well, that's been enough faffing about. Now let's get into the game. We do need to pick up on some significant additional paper. So let's grab some more paper here. We've got some stories coming in. Okay, and we've got some stories that we need to work on. Okay, let's have a quick look here. So we've got, let's pause it while we look at this. We are after dirt and statement, okay? It's what we're still needing, and dirt is available over here. So I guess what we'll do is let's get Gertrude in here. Unfortunately, didn't unlock this, and then we'll get ourselves a little bit of the dirt in there, because we do need that. Well, let's just see what's happening with these. Okay, hang on. There's a dirt in here as well. It's already old news? What are we doing with this one? Are we adding more to the old news thing? I think... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. See what that gets us. We are running this story here, which will require an illustration, which we'll get to. This one that runs dirt, but we're not focusing our attention there. So Diego is out here. We'll add these two tags to it. Yeah, this is going to be a good little story. And then we've got a sports story over here. Again with an illustration. So the illustrator is going to get pretty busy. We don't need any of the other items here. There's no statement involved here. So let's just make our way through that. Let's get Francis on there. Again, didn't unlock. We're struggling a little bit with the unlocking. In the last playthrough I did, there was a much more activity there with the unlocking side of things. Paper is coming in. There's another story that we can make a start on. Let's pop in there and see. There is the statement right there. Oh, no, educational, not the statement. Investigative. I mean, this is going to be really good, a really good story. So I guess we can go ahead and do this. No one can potentially unlock it. There's Stella over there. Get working on that one. Okay, so lots of stories up and running at the moment. Let's move a little bit of the paper in here to help the guys out a bit. Something got finished somewhere. Let's have a look. Now the illustrated. Yeah, get in there. Eric, go and do that piece. We do need Eric to have a look at our at some other items as well for us, right? Let's just go all the way over here, get the typesetter there working. We do need the ad to run through to the illustrator once done, so that's something that will happen also in due course. Can't remember how many need. We're going for 260,000 sales to kind of farm the influence as we've been doing, but it's something we need to work on. 20% sale? Does that have anything to do with where we're currently sat at? This is another one done here. Let's pop in here, have a quick look. Okay, so we've cleared this one out. So dirt is something that we're after, right? So I guess we're going to avoid this one for now and head ourselves over here to the dirt side of things so that we can at least have this story ready as a first option. Oh, and there's another one done straight away. We can do the next piece again with this item here. We will be going down that direction for the illustration, so we'll just leave that one hanging for a while. Similarly, over here, we need to now make a start on this side. So, Diego, you can head over, make a start on this one, and then once we have someone available, we can start working on something else there. What I might do is do this and do that. So, new stories available. This is just this one. Oh, yeah, that's the one we're waiting on the illustrator, and then this one over here is giving us what? Crime, investigative, economy. This is all pushing right, to be honest. I guess we can do this one if we have someone available. We don't have someone available. Okay, so for the time being, it's just going to have to be a bit of a waiting game here. Move things along. What does this mean? Hold right. Hold right? What is it? Don't know. A little bit of darkness going through there. Okay, we've got some new stories. Let's see a bit of this. Entertainment here. This is inspiring. Do we have everything we need? We're still waiting on the statement. I think we do need to push left a little bit, right? So let's get Madeline on that one to be pushing us to the left. We've got an economic story here. Oh, we're definitely running for that one. Francis, you can grab it. Maybe we unlock it. No. Again, no luck with that one. We're still waiting on Eric. Eric, you can jump in there. Get the illustration going for this one. And then what are we waiting on over here? We're waiting for someone to pick up here. Oh, that's already done. So Stella, you can jump in there, get the rest of that story all sorted out for us. Now, we probably need to look at another ad. So yeah, we're awaiting this one. So let us grab yet another society item there. Mary, get working. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Fine. Okay, Purple Gang men slain. Reports from Detroit say 3 men tied to the Purple Gang were found dead in Collingwood Avenue flat. Police have yet to confirm details, but the scene points to an execution. Get someone on this quick. The story is still unfolding. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got a breaking news story over here for crime, which we're not running at the moment. So we don't have many people out for crime at the moment. So Let's see. They're all pretty samey. So let's just get Mildred to start work on the first one. And we'll try and get a few people alleviated to sort things out. Pam is there. Everybody's kind of doing their thing. Let's get this story from Diego to a typesetter. We do need to keep a little bit of an eye out. Especially, I'm worried about this guy losing concentration at the moment. But anyway, that's okay. Okay, now let's see. Can we get some more people on this? Yes, Diego, no problem. We can get you onto that as well. We're getting a few nice little quality stars on there. At the moment, nothing is actually going up to our editor, right? Yeah, our editor isn't doing anything as it stands. How do we... Are we just going to click it? Okay, more stories coming in. So let's kind of move something to the editor to at least work on. And then we'll just kind of randomly assign these items here. Mildred or Madeline will get your story up to the typesetter. And okay, so everybody's kind of doing something at the moment. Now let's pop back in here. Can we please finish off the rest of this? Yes, we can. Mildred, go back out, do another one, get another quality star on that. That's going to be pretty good. You'll be done in... I think it's fine. I think it's going to be fine. Now, we also want to have a look over here. Definitely, Francis, you can pick up on that one. Get ourselves the nice influence points there. This is almost done. Here we'll see... Yeah, so let's do this one. And then it still didn't unlock, right? No one is unlocking anything for us. Okay, beautiful. Things are moving. The ad is done, huh? So now the ad needs to go to the typesetter. We'll get that moving. And what we'll go back into the ads here and start working on the last one. Mary, get onto that one also. Get all of our ads moving. This guy's unhappy. Don't be unhappy, buddy. But anyway, everything is kind of moving now. Midway through the week, let's move this story up to here. We'll move the slug over to kind of there. Just try and streamline things a little bit. New stories are coming in. Faulty commission. Here we've got the statement with a lie. Okay, I think we're keen to run down this path to get the statement, right? Plus it'll add us to some influence. So for the time being, not much we can do. Gertrude would have been a good one in here, but for now, I think, Michael, you're just going to have to do that one for us, and then we'll work on the rest. So lots of influence points available. Excuse me. We are closing out some stuff. Okay, now the sketch here is done. So let's just move this over to... Why? Oh my goodness, this guy is doing shoddy work at the moment. Excuse me. Okay, hang on. I need to fix this, right? If we go to our staff board, right, close these out, look into production. We're really after... This is the one. Really poor. Right? Really poor. I think I'm going to replace Russ. Russ? Oh, Russ is over there. And Russ is doing shoddy work also. So who's this? This is Jerry. Okay, hang on. They're doing ridiculously shoddy work. Is it just because their environment is poor? We don't have that. Where is it? It's this one. So between the two of them, they are completely terrible at what they're doing, and this is gonna just put some shoddy work on us. Now, is it an environmental thing? I mean, we've done kind of what we can here to try and ease things up a little bit, but for some reason they're super duper unhappy with their environment. So let's quickly have a look condition wise. What are you saying, right? I'm feeling uncomfortable. Well, that is so telling. Let's see if we go to this view here. It's a bit of a smell then. Okay, let's try and counter the smell a little bit more. I'm sure we can sort it out. Okay, so I think the smell is done. Well, let's get another acoustic panel. Is that sorting it out? I'm also kind of wondering, can we get someone better? So if we're going into production, I mean, there's an engraver with some real skill. And this is a photo producer with that's musical, likes to sing and counters in any noise that may still be available. Okay, so I guess what we're doing is these two are a massive improvement to the two we have. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him the boot. No, oh, we could increase that. Anyway, we're going to give him the boot. Confirm we're firing Russ. Similarly, Jerry, we're going to fire you as well. I can manage. We'll do that, and we're going to replace you two with some just double check that. A chemical engraver has no real other skill, right? So let's do that. We'll get you to go there, and we'll get you to go here, right? And between the two of you, things should at least be a little bit better. I'm kind of wondering, do I run one of these to see if we get someone even better? And the answer to that is no. So I'm not going to continue doing that. I think we're happy with what we've got. Now, heading back out here, I'm going to grab this one, and we're going to go to the photo engraver here so we can start work on this, right? Yeah, get out of here. You wanted to be all problematic for me, so it's just going to have to be the case, right? Okay, everybody else is doing their thing. We can slowly try and move a few things over. Get that one in there. We'll move this piece to someone that has some availability. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, beautiful. Okay, more stories coming in. Let's have a look. Oh, it's our last. Oh, no, this is something completely different. I think we can risk a lawsuit, no problem. 4 lawsuits. At least we've got a lawyer that's been doing almost nothing for too long. Okay, let's just do that. So let's just check this. This is underway, right? No, get him onto that straight away. Eric, get Eric onto that, and let's just change the view. And what else did I want to do here? We were still waiting on someone to come and do this potentially, right? Stella. Oh, Stella can't pick up this one. Diego, you can pick this one up. See about that. We'll go to entertainment over here. Just a single entertainment story. Whether we need to do that one, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that much useful to us. Okay, let's get these lawsuits to come in. I'm going to manually handle some of this a little bit. So we'll do something like that. We'll do something like this. We'll move this one over here. Okay, everybody doing their work. Okay, so that is moving. Where does this need to go? To an assembly table somewhere. Okay, get to an assembly table so we can start working. You can pick up that one. Excellent. Good stuff. Do your thing. Okay, things are moving a little bit. Things are working. You are taking the ad through. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, the lawsuit. I'll need to move up on the lawsuit a little bit. We'll get that story to go in there. Similarly, we'll move this one to a typesetter, and we'll move the lawsuits up here to the lawyer's desk, right? Get cracking on those lawsuits. I think we've got like 3 days or something to sort that out. Typically, that's the case, right? 3 days. 5 days. Oh, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, let's see. Next step here. Okay, what we need here is outrage. So I'm thinking Pam, and this story has to go to the editor to get that lie out of the way. So Pam is lucky, so let's do Pam in that location. See what's up with that. Lucky, lucky, lucky. No outrage. I like it. No protesters. And we'll get the editor in there. So in case Pam does come back, the editor should be picking up on that anyway, without me picking up on Sam returning. Okay, new stories coming in. Let's see. Pop in here, this one. Oh, yeah. We have the statement in file, right? Yeah, we do. Everything is ready to go. Okay, so if we can get Gertrude or Francis to pick up on that, we can go straight to the next one. Again, did not unlock it. It just never happens for us, it seems. And then an entertainment story. Gertrude, you can pick up on this one. Just get the stories in, whether we use them or not. I don't necessarily think it's necessary all the time. Get the typesetter over there. I think this one is coming to pick up that story there. That one's picking up that slug. Okay, things are moving. Ads-wise, we're done. Let's quickly have a look to see whether we've got everything in play. that we're after, right? So we are after a defeat, an alarm, a dirt, and a statement. So let's just see if we can look defeat. We are ready to go with a single defeat story, right? So that one has to be printed even though it's old news. From an alarm perspective, we've got one, again old news, but we will print it. We've got dirt ready to go, also old news, but we've got some fresher dirt available if we wanted to. And let's have a look at the statement. So the statement is only just going. Currently, it's set to complete a little bit late. So we'll need to only just. So if we manually handle this story, we should be okay. Okay. Let's just have a look here. Did our training finish? Oh, 1 more hour left on the training there. Okay. Stella Sharp, right? Debbie O'Neill, Back, and Madeline. Let's just see. Where is... I just want to have a quick look at this story, right? So the story I'm after is not that one. Is it this one? It's this one. So Pam Sharp. Pam Sharp. We need to keep an eye on Pam Sharp coming in because that's going to be the important piece for us. So Madeline, your story can go, well, can go up there, to be honest, because the editor is done. We just need to be mindful that the editor has a little bit of, we need to keep the editor kind of moving along without any shoddy work. Shoddy work is the problem. Okay, now this story is being moved over to the engraver. That's good. A new story is available. Let's pop in here and see. Ooh, an exclusive. Interesting. I think we want to do this. Debbie, you're back. We're going to grab you in there. And we'll try and get that going. Maybe that only goes up to next week or something like that. Not sure. Ooh, who's this? If this is Pam, I want to be very clear that I don't think this is Pam. This is Diego. Anyway, Diego, we can move your stories manually as well. I'm looking for Pam. Pam. No, Francis, not Pam. Let's get these to the typesetters anyway. Try and move those through. We'll get a slug over to you. Beautiful. Good stuff. Working along nicely there. Okay, this one, we want that story. Guess, Francis, you can pick that up for us. Get the statistics in there. This is just another crime story. So I guess we can go ahead and do. Madeline. Let's just do that. Whatever we can. What's happening over here? Okay, 1 more hour here. I don't need to enable the editor on everything. Thank you. Okay, so let's pay the bribe. Presumably we can afford it. It's getting pretty pricey. Okay. Now we want maybe Stella. Oh, we've got Pam and Stella Sharp. Interesting. So Stella, you can grab this one so that we can get the exclusive going. That's pretty useful to us. Oh, there's a story here that needs to be moved to a typesetter. This one needs a bit of work. That one is starting the action there. Who's this? Debbie O'Neill. Typesetting is pretty busy at the moment. I guess we're just gonna pop it in over there. Go into the queue, please. There's another story ready to go. Let's pop in there and see what that's all about. Yeah, Debbie, you're back. You can do it. Get us a tag there. Oh, this is just Debbie finishing off the undercover training. Yeah, we'll go about that. Go about our business. The lawsuits are slowly moving through, right? How many do we have left? Two. Yeah, 2. Okay. Moving along. We don't have any other... Hang on, let's just double check. I don't think we were waiting on anybody else from a sketching perspective, right? An illustrations perspective. Alright. None of this needed illustration. Spam is going to be back shortly. Yeah, everything moving. No illustrations are waiting. So I guess we're fine. And we've done all the ads. All the ads are done and should be ready to go anyway. Okay, let's move a few things over manually. Just to keep things moving. You're not getting concentration issues. No, this is Pam. Right, Pam, straight up there to text editing, please. And the plan is we need to keep an eye on this one. This one is now Okay, so that's looking better now. Sunday morning, we'll finish that one. Okay, that's okay. All good. You moving this one over? Yeah, good. Move it over. We heard something needs a bit of attention. Yeah, Madeline, get in there. Give us 2 quality stars on that one. With the obviously the hot topic, the breaking news, we would want to run a little bit more crime than necessarily unusual. So let's get Gertrude out there. What is this? A bribe for that? I'm going to give it a skip, right? We've got enough stories. We don't necessarily need to be doing that one. Let's grab and move a few of these things by hand. Yeah, let's get the typesetters to work. And I'll move this story as soon as it's done here. Beautiful. So you're done. We'll move this story over to... I think here will be okay, right? Move it over there. I think this guy is back on the way and has lots and lots of concentration to be using. Excellent. So where's this at now? Sunday 5 a.m. Beautiful. We'll continue to manually handle some of this to try and move things through the line. Oh, there's another story. Actually, where do you need to go? You need to be going to an assembly, so let's get you there. Let's check out here. That's the last piece of that ad. We can send Michael. Go in there, do that story for us. Push us left if we can. Okay, that story is done. Can go to a typesetter over here, please. Francis, your story can go up here for a little bit of editing. Just to keep the editor busy. Is this guy slow or what? Anybody order any pizza? The security guard always having something to say. Okay, more going on here. Okay, let's see. Pick up that one. Yeah, I guess we can send someone. Pam, get back out there. Pick up that story. Get a quality star on it. Want to be sure we can put something to assembly pretty quickly. Madeline. Yeah, get to typesetting here. That story is the one I'm monitoring. So get it to assembly, please. Beautiful. And now we can have a look. 3 a.m. Okay, 4 a.m. on Sunday. So we're fine with all of that. 2 more stories. Do we have more stories or that's it? No, more stories coming. More stories incoming. Rolling the presses. So we're on the last day, last few hours that we're busy with here. Oh, that story is done. Let's move it through to a typesetter. Let's move this one up here and maybe that one up there. Typesetters are all busy. There's another story here that we can grab. This is censorship. We're going to skip that one for the time being. We can start to roll the presses, really. I think we've got everything at hand now, right? Oh, we're still waiting on this one. So we'll wait for that story to finish before we ultimately start planning out our newspaper. I don't think I'm going to do the risk of injury here. Let's skip it. I don't want to put a reporter in hospital for no good reason at the moment. And I guess that story is done. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on with our printer. So, ideally, we will run. Oh, this one. When is this one finishing? This one is finishing today. In case we wanted to potentially run that one. So what I'm keen on potentially running here is something like this for the influence. All right. Where is all of our ads? Are we still waiting on ads? 400. No, 400 is there and ready to go. Okay. So let's have a look at what else we can do economy-wise. When is this one finishing? Okay, well, I guess for the time being, let's wait a little bit more. There's still a few more stories ready to try and get through, and that will be getting through today. So let's give them a go. Francis, go and grab that story for us. Thank you. Ooh, didn't want to be picking a lot of stuff. Okay, these stories, I guess we can slowly start to move them through the grapevine here, but we do need to bear in mind that we're not going to necessarily move all of them through quite so freely. That one's done. We'll move. Ooh, that's going into shoddy work right there. So we'll need to hopefully build up a little bit more confidence here. Let's just check. Yeah, I guess we're gonna see how we get to the end of the day, to be honest. Go for your comfort break, buddy. Let's move that along. I will move this one over to this guy. And I think that's okay. So now I think we should be fine. So let's roll the presses now. So let's have a look at what we have available here, right? So alarm is one of those things. This is not going to be finished in time. So what we could do is we could do a little... Oh, we don't necessarily want to go that far left, though. What else could we run in here? Any other statistics items? Oh, this one is statistics. We want to go for 260, right? Which I guess we will, but yeah, we just need to move right so much more now. Okay, so I guess the plan is here that we don't want to be moving too much right. So what kind of stories can we pick up economy-wise that's not going right? We can pick up this one, and we can just pop an ad in there as well, right? Let's do something like that. Go to the next page, and now what are we after? We need to keep an eye out for... So that's been done. So we just need to keep an eye out to print all of these items. We didn't print the last one. Okay, so we want this statement, and that's an influence one as well. Ooh, you know what? We do that. That's pretty good. And then let me have a look at the dirt side of things. Oh, but that's gonna... Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna have to forego some of the influence points to be able to do this properly, right? So let's do that one there. And let's clear this out. So get that one going. Then what we're after is we'll run the dirt here as well to go into that spot. Ooh. Could have run this one instead. Doesn't make that much of a difference. Can we do some alarm? Excuse me. Some alarm will be going to the left. Can we do the defeat story? Because the defeat story, if we did that one, drops us out a little bit, but at least that's not pulling us into any kind of given direction for the time being. So it's not a great front page, but it'll help us a little bit along the way. And that gets us pretty close to what we need. So let's just check with alarm. We've got an old alarm story that can go in there. So if we make this a crime... Oh, that's a little... Oh, no, that's a current alarm story. So let's leave with that one. And that gives us all of this, right? Now, the intention was here. We wanted to be running what exactly with this? We want the influence, right? So we've got the influence points here. That is going to push us left by 1. So the next one will have to go right a little bit. And then what else can go with this? Got another one of these going. Beautiful. We'll run that one. Which, yeah, doesn't push us much further. So I guess that's reasonable. I mean, it's not the optimal influence points there, but it's reasonable. Now we need to go to the right. Anything reasonable that's going to go to the right? Let's just see. That's not bad. We could run... Oh, this is pretty good. Okay, so let's run that one. We do need to run ads, right? We're not running any ads at the moment. Ah, you know what? Let's start it off like that. I love it. I love it. That gives us at least a bit of extra cash there. Plus, we'll do... Well, we're not even close to the kind of... We do need to... How many pages do we have left? Wow. We're not even getting close to anything we need to do here. We've got this going on. I guess... Let's put that one in there for the time being. Page 3. Page 2 is done. Page 3... Let's see what we can do. So we get that one in there. Like, move that one over. Is there anything else that's pretty good here? I mean... Is that a society crime? Oh, no, it's a politics crime. We do need crime. Is there any really good crime stories that we can run? That one, but it pushes us to the right, which is not something we want. This one pushes us to the left, right? Sorry, it pushes us to the left. Anyway, we'll just need to start looking at it. So if we run that one, that gets us lots of people on it, right? And then we could also potentially add society add to the mix there. Actually, no, we've got an expensive society. Anyway, we're trying to run. Let's go back. Let's go here. Let's, instead of doing that, let's do this, get a little bit more cash out of that, and that gets us to, so one more page left. We don't want to be moving in any real direction here. So is there a crime story that doesn't push us in a certain direction? And the answer to that is no, because we're very limited to where we can actually go. Okay, so actually what we'll try and do, let's do something like this. Right, and then we'll have like no crime. We'll do that one. And we'll do this one, right? That gets us 3 ads next time around. That gets us 2 for 50, 48. Hang on. We still have this guy, but it's shoddy, right? So if we were to say do that instead, doesn't really help us. Right, doesn't really help us. Let's go back to that story there. Question is around... No, that's not going to be better for us, right? We don't have any crime with illustrations, but there's lots of crime that we're not actively running at the moment. So we'll do that. Now, if we go back to this one... I mean, we do need the cash, right? That's just going to give us extra 400 in cash. So... I think we'll leave that be. This was kind of pushing us into that direction. 248. Is there anything? Can we do a little bit better on the front page, maybe? Oh, we're running the stuff that we need to run. That one we needed, right? That one we needed. And we do need to run this one. But is there anything else we can run on the front page that's not going to push us left or right? So let's just see. Any... Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is just going to have to be it. It's a bit unfortunate, really. Oh, we've got a crime in here as part of alarm, and that's giving us a little bit extra, and that's giving us a little bit extra. And yeah, so actually we're back down at the 250. We need the extra page, I think. It's going to start becoming a little bit more important to us. I think that'll give us a reasonable number of ads for next time. Plus, we've got some old ads running. But anyway, we'll just leave it there. Let's run it. It's been a long episode already because of all the little changes that we've been trying to make. Anyway, that'll go. Let's forget about the animation. Let's see how this goes. Again, just under 250. We still need to go for 260. That at least gave us a lot of this. Not as much money as I would have liked to see here. Obviously, this is going to be dropping back down now. We did finish off this piece. We've got the influence there. This one is done. Oh, that doesn't actually move us up the line at all. So the next time, now we've got investigative as the hot topic for next time. That's good. Move that through. We unlock this one, new readers categories. We've got a little bit more flexibility next time around. There's nothing else we want to really push for. Oh, 3 ads. Yeah, we missed out on this one, but we have some ad availability for next time. That's going to drop us down a little bit. Back down to 8. We need to make way more money. Okay, so we maybe need to back off a little bit on some of the things we're doing. But anyway, so that we can really focus our attention on making money. Okay, the union is there, but not that the union is doing anything for us or at all useful. Okay, so let's quickly pick up what we're going to do next time. Place a statement above the fold for 6 influence. Yes, we can clearly go ahead and accept that. And that's all we need to do. So we don't have to worry about anything else. We're already fairly good with this. We could be... Investigative is going to be a thing for us. So I guess if we pick up that story there... Or this one. Ooh, that is getting a little bit more pointed. Let's get college point. This one should be fairly easy for us to grab. What do you have down here? Ooh, we're practically good to go on this one. And that gets us some more prestigious items. But I do want to... Little Neck Mine is not necessarily... Oh, but we do want to go Photo Academy, which we'll be able to do once we grab this one. Yeah, I guess something like this gives us access to Yeah, actually, that's pretty useful. Let's go there and select that district. Okay, guys, I'll leave it there for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. Bye-bye.